Breakdown.
What's up guys, Sean16 here with only 3 pieces of news from this past week. There is news on Grand Theft Auto 5 modders trying to bring Liberty City to the game. The upcoming PS4 exclusive Spider-Man has been leaked by Internet Movie Database. And the Amazing Spider-Man games have been delisted from the PlayStation Store and Nintendo eShop. For the Grand Theft Auto 5 Liberty City mod, I'll be reading the article from digitaltrends.com. On the GTA forums, the Open4 development team detailed exactly what this new mod will bring. It won't replace Liberty City or Blaine County, but will instead allow players to access it via a trek across the sea. To avoid any legal snuffus, the mod itself won't install Liberty City, but will instead take the assets from the player's locally installed copy of Grand Theft Auto 4 and insert it into Grand Theft Auto 5 using a converter tool. Because Rockstar doesn't allow mods during online play, using Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto 5 will be an entirely single-player affair. The Open4 development team warns that there is a very high probability of being banned from GTA Online if this mod is used. As for what players will be able to do inside the mod, at the beginning, not very much, said Yodri Kurvichko, one of the modders behind Open4. Right now, the team is concentrating on getting the city to function properly. We are not going to convert the whole game, just map, so there will not be any GTA 4 missions, he added. Open4 development team plans to bring this mod out as soon as possible, and no beta is planned. For the Man PS4 leak, I'll be reading from GamePer.com, sorry if I mispronounced it. IMDb, which is short for Internet Movie Database, might have revealed new information about Insomniac Games' PS4 exclusive Spider-Man game revealed at E3 2016. While the game is still very early in development process, it seems the story has been already written down and even communicated to several media partners, at least if this information is to be believed. According to IMDb, the story features a married Peter Parker, who even has a son and needs to save himself and his family from what looks to be a very personal matter / fight with Green Goblin. Goblin has a sinister plan to let his foe have a tough time, while Spidey is also trying to have his usual life have a good balance with superhero duties. This leads us to believe the game will offer sections where we'll play as Parker, just like it happens in Telltale. Yuri Lowenthal, who voiced Ben 10 in the Alien Force series, is said to be offering his voice and mocap to Spider-Man. Comics Beat is reporting those details could be surprising to video gamers, but not to comic fans. For the Amazing Spider-Man games' delistings, I'll be reading from GamingBolt.com. If you wanted to get your hands on the Amazing Spider-Man video games, I don't know why you should, but if you did, well, you're running out of options. Apparently both games have been delisted from the PlayStation Network store as well as from Nintendo's eShop. This means you can no longer get the games digitally on PS3, PS4, PS Vita, Nintendo 3DS, or Wii U. Apparently the second game is still currently available on Xbox digitally, but the first one is nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, both games can still be purchased on. As for what the reasons for this purge may be, it probably has to do with Activision no longer having the rights for the Spider-Man property, since apparently Sony has them now, causing them to withdraw the games from distribution. If for whatever reason you should still want to purchase the games, feel free to hunt down a physical copy. They are rather cheap, though I imagine their price will go up now that they are about to get rarer. If you already bought the games digitally on PlayStation or Nintendo, you will still be able to download them from the stores. That wraps up another episode of Gaming News. So if you enjoyed today's episode of Gaming News, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, look us up on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch.tv, and I will see you next time. And I do promise to do gaming news a little bit more this year for 2017, because I get lazy doing these things, and it takes a while to do these things because it involves research, some types of games that I like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So like I said again, I'll see you next time.